Hey guys, I want to talk with you about the concept of buying versus selling, in the sense that I believe buying is easy, selling is hard. Selling is particularly hard when you're selling an investment at a loss. The reason for that is generally we're emotionally attached to our investments, unfortunately, and as an investment falls in value, that emotional attachment, it actually goes up. And quite often selling a poor investment doesn't happen for people because their emotions get in the way of making what is the right decision. So I want to share with you a personal story about me as an investor to give you a bit of context and maybe give you the stimulus to make a difficult call that is the right call. So I started investing at about the age of 17. A lot of you are going to know that. I started investing in the share market. I was buying primarily like blue chip companies with the intent to hold them long term. But as I got more and more into investing and the share market, after a few years, by my early 20s, I was buying more speculative companies, meaning smaller companies with more upside but a lot more risk. And I bought into this one company called Karoon Gas. It was a mining company based out of WA. It had a well like in WA and a few overseas in South America. And I got a tip that they had bright things happening in their future, and they were going to commercialize all these assets, and the share price you could expect to be infinitely higher than it was right now. So I bought in a parcel at like $5, and maybe some at $6 and some at $7 or $8. And before too long, the Karoon Gas share price was at like $13, $14, and I'd made a lot of money really quickly, which was exciting, but also dangerous as well, because the share price then turned really quickly. And I thought it was going to be, a short-term blip, and the price would continue to rise because I believed in the story. Note, every small mining company has a story. Don't always believe the story. And as the share price started falling, not just in the short term, but over a number of years, before long the shares were back to $7, $6, $5, $4, $3. I think I sold out at about $2.50, and it took me a long time to sell. It really did, and it was difficult to sell. And I recognized that I'd found buying so easy, but I found selling, particularly this one company, really difficult because I put a lot of money into it. And I had actually made quite a significant mistake that had cost me a lot of money, and I needed to identify that, because the opportunity cost of not doing that and getting out and putting the money into a better quality asset was going to be significant over the long run. So I made the decision to get out. I felt much better about it. I felt relieved. And I learned something about myself as well, that I can get emotionally attached, even though I don't want to admit it. And that's a lesson for everyone to learn. And actually, before I shot this video a moment ago, I actually just Googled Karoon Gas share price. I hadn't looked at it for years. It's trading at 92 cents a share. So I'm pretty glad I got out at $2.50. So hopefully there's a lesson in there for everyone, that your emotions can get in the way of selling when selling is the right thing to do. It's not easy, guys. Hope it helps.